The United States will no longer allocate funds for Ukraine. Trump made a sharp statement about the war. The head of the White House stated that the situation with the war in Ukraine is difficult and there is chaos.
And now, more details in our report. You are on the Glavred channel, and I'm your host, Evgeny Serov. Like this video and subscribe to the channel.
The President of the United States, Donald Trump, stated that ending the war in Ukraine is not easy, but America is trying to put an end to it. The head of the White House said this at the beginning of a meeting with his cabinet of ministers. His words were quoted by The Guardian. Trump briefly mentioned the war in Ukraine, saying that the United States has once again become strong and respected on the world stage. "We have a problem with the war that our people are now trying to resolve between Russia and Ukraine," said the leader of the United States. At the same time, he added that the U.S. is no longer allocating money for Ukraine. They are only selling NATO weapons. "I have resolved 8 wars. This will be the 9th. And our people are now in Russia to see if we can settle this. It's a complicated situation. I'll tell you. Some kind of chaos," Trump stated. The prominent American political leader once again emphatically stated that if he had indeed been the president, the devastating war in Ukraine would most certainly never have tragically happened. Last month, a tragic 27,000 young people sadly died, mostly young people, mostly soldiers, even though some missiles were successfully shot down over Kyiv and other places. But truly think about that. Mostly young people, 27,000 precious people died between Russia and Ukraine last month. What a profound shame, the head of the White House said during the meeting. Let us recall, as previously reported, the meeting between Putin and the U.S. Special Envoy Witkoff, dedicated to discussing possible parameters of a peace agreement to end the war against Ukraine, was held on December 2nd. This was reported by Kremlin Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov. Before the meeting, Putin made a number of cynical statements about Ukraine and Europe, which was trying to facilitate the achievement of peace. Meanwhile, German Foreign Minister Johann Wadefull stated that Ukraine will likely have to make difficult compromises in order to end Russian aggression. However, the final word on this issue should still belong to the citizens of Ukraine.